Malam Jibril ran again. The loud thunder cracked above the dark skies of Kware as his feet pounded the sand. Behind him, the silver skeleton chased, without a sound. Its red eyes glowed in the night, and its long arms swung like a machine built for death. Jibril's breathing was heavy, his white kaftan soaked with sweat and torn from thorn bushes. He didn't stop. He couldn't. The skeleton pointed a finger at him. A beam of blue light shot past his head and struck a tree, burning it to ash instantly. Jibril ducked, rolled, and kept running. He jumped over rocks, dashed through dry farms, and slipped into a small cave he had used before. He hid behind stones, silent, holding his breath. After a few minutes, the skeleton stopped. It scanned the area, then turned back toward Kware. Jibril had escaped again, but he knew what would come next. Just as before, the skeleton stormed into the village. The people screamed and ran. It pointed at them, one by one. Sparks flew, bodies fell. It moved slowly, not speaking, not stopping. Kware turned into a place of sorrow that night. Even chickens and goats scattered in fear. Nothing made sense. 3 days later, it attacked another village during a naming ceremony. Then another village during market day. People fled from gatherings. Markets closed. Churches and mosques emptied. Elders stopped community meetings. Everyone feared the next strike. Soon the village elders and priests of Kware called for a meeting at the village square. Malam Jibril was summoned. He stood before them, weak, tired and silent. His clothes were dirty, his face covered in dust. "You bring death upon us, Jibril," said Chief Ardo, the oldest elder with a grey beard and red cap. "You escaped the beast again, and it returned to kill our people. What game are you playing?" "I am not behind this," Jibril said quietly. "Then explain," barked another elder. "Why does it always come for you first?" Jibril lifted his eyes. "It is not a ghost, it is a robot, a machine, made by men. The terrorists, I told you, they built it to trick us. They want to break our communities, scare us, divide us, for power." The elders shook their heads. "You speak like a madman," a priest said. "Our oracle at the hill of Baka says you entered the shrine without cleansing. You desecrated the god's holy ground. This skeleton is your punishment, and ours, for your sin." "I never entered the shrine," Jibril replied calmly. "I was chased. I ran. I am innocent." "You lie," one of the younger priests shouted. "I only speak what I know," Jibril answered. "This is not a curse, it's a weapon, created to look like something beyond understanding, so we panic and turn against ourselves." The elders discussed among themselves for a while, then Chief Ardo stood. "You have 2 weeks, Malam Jibril. 2 weeks to stop this skeleton. If you fail, we shall sacrifice you to the gods of Baka to save our people. The gods have spoken." Jibril looked down silent. Meanwhile, the nearby villages began to accuse Kware of hiding a man who was clearly connected to the terror. One letter from the leader of Barkin Kogi arrived that night. "If you do not hand over Malam Jibril," it read, "we will cut all ties with Kware. Let him come and explain why your village is the only one the skeleton visits first." Jibril sat alone in his small hut, staring at the wall. He had lost his family, he had lost his village's trust, and now he had just 2 weeks to stop a weapon no one believed was real. What would he do next? Watch out for part 3 of Chased by Death.